Drew McIntyre, one of WWE's top stars and fan-favorite talents. He's been at the center of some of WWE's most exciting storylines, most recently with CM Punk in an explosive rivalry. But after that grueling Hell in a Cell match at WWE Bad Blood, the Scottish Warrior is taking a well-deserved break. The question is, what happens when Drew returns? In this video, we'll explore why WWE might have a Drew McIntyre problem on their hands, and what's next for the former World Heavyweight Champion when he steps back into the ring. Drew McIntyre is no stranger to victories, but let's not forget, he lost his last two big feuds. CM Punk came out on top at Bad Blood, and before that, Damian Priest. Even though McIntyre won a massive match at SummerSlam, losing the overall rivalry against Punk has slightly devalued him in the eyes of some fans. For Drew, his next storyline will be absolutely critical. WWE invested heavily in keeping him with the company, and right now, they can't afford to let that investment fade. McIntyre needs a huge win when he returns, and WWE needs to make sure that happens. But here's the tricky part. Who does Drew face next? Many of WWE's top babyfaces are already locked into other storylines. Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, and even Cody Rhodes are all busy. Plus, McIntyre just wrapped up feuds with Damian Priest and CM Punk. So, where does that leave him? Turning Drew back into a babyface is always an option, but let's be honest, he's been far more compelling as a heel. The problem is, WWE doesn't have many suitable opponents lined up for him right now. Sure, Drew could go for the World Championship, but with Gunther holding the title and also being a heel, it's not the most exciting matchup. WWE needs to be smart about McIntyre's return. He's one of their biggest stars, and with talents like LA Knight and Bronson Reed on the rise, plus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins back in the spotlight, the competition at the top has never been fiercer. Drew McIntyre is coming off a red-hot feud with CM Punk, and despite not winning, there's still plenty of momentum behind him. WWE can't afford to let that slip. TripleH has a tough task ahead, finding the right opponent, booking the right storyline, and keeping McIntyre at the top of the card where he belongs. So, what's next for the Scottish Warrior? Whether WWE pushes him toward the title picture, builds a fresh new feud, or even keeps him as a dominant heel, one thing is clear: Drew McIntyre's return has to be impactful. After all, this is a superstar who can carry entire shows on his back, and WWE needs to make sure they don't drop the ball. What do you think? Should McIntyre turn babyface or stay a heel? And who do you think should be his next opponent? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more WWE insights.